That's right guys, we've got another Armored Typhon Grom video today, but for good reasons. I have finally got a set of differentials, upgraded differentials that I can put straight into the Typhon. But to make it a little bit more of an interesting video other than just a differential change, I've also got some upgraded drive shafts to go in it. Now the brand is KYX. These are just eBay special drive shafts, but they are all steel, including the CVD part of the drive shaft. The stock standard are not, they're actually plastic CVD parts with the steel dog bone. The main reason I wanted to install some upgraded drive shafts is because I also want to change over the motor. It's a little 2840 3800 kV brushless motor, but I have got a much larger pinion gear than stock standard on there, which means we're also going to have to install this upgraded adjustable motor mount. But guys, just before we get into upgrading this Typhon, I want to let you know I've got quite a lot of stuff that I've got to get done. Mostly upgraded parts for quite a few of my cars, like my Remo Hobbies 9 Emu. I actually bent the motor mount on that, so I'm going to have to get that swapped over. I've got the plastic Mod 1 spur gear for the Remo Hobbies Rally Master. I want to take my UDI RC Typhon out for a speed run on 4S, see if we can hit 100 kilometers an hour. 100 kilometers an hour doesn't seem like much, but for this car, I think that's going to be a massive challenge, so I definitely want to give that a go. I need new shocks for the Creighton 4S, destroyed some bearings in my Traxxas Rustler, and a bunch of other upgrades that I've got to get to, including one car that I've really been enjoying, the little PD Racing TK16. Plus I got myself the Team Corelli Python XP. This is not the ready to run version, it's a rolling chassis, but I'm going to attempt to build a 200 mile an hour car out of this platform. Got the XLF 112 scale four-wheel drive monster truck, brushless car, and it does come with three 3S lipos for 100 Australian dollars, which is very cheap. And I also got this little Aussie Sub-Zero four-wheel drive brushed monster truck. This is actually a dual motor brushed car. What I'm going to be doing with it is swapping it over to a dual brushless system and seeing if we can make an awesome little budget basher with it. But now it's finally time to get these upgraded differentials in the Typhon so we can get it back outside and have a lot more fun with it. Bearings. Yeah, very thin, 3000 weight. I'll definitely have to go a little bit thicker than that. Actually, one thing I just noticed, guys, these differentials don't have the Armour logo printed or etched into the crown gear on this side. The stock differentials actually do. I'm not sure whether this is the same quality metal. I hope it is, but yeah, it's a little bit surprising they didn't put their logo on the back of that. I really like the idea of this metal sleeve or metal part on the plastic side of the differential to support the bearing. That'll definitely prevent any wear and tear that you would have if that was all plastic. Well, it all leaked out, I think. Alright, I'll get some oil in there. Hard work and dirty hands, fixing up making plans. Feels nice and smooth now. So I'll go ahead and do pretty much the same thing to the other differential, except I'll put a little bit less 30,000 weight and I'll put a drop or two of 100 weight. Just got to remember, this is the front. Done and done. So there is absolutely no damage in there whatsoever. So we'll be able to put the upgraded differential straight in there, as well as the drive shafts without having to give it all a clean. There is a little bit of play there. Might have to put a shim in there. And I'm just using one 8.1 by 12 by 0.1 millimeter shim. Seems to be the same diameter as the bearing. So the bearing is 8 by 12. So that eliminated pretty much all the slop. If I do the same thing to the rear differential, that will make the mesh tight on both ends, so that should help a lot. Oh, they look nice. Alright, so I believe these should go straight in. Same bearings. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so I got one side done. Just got to do this side now. We got the wheel hex pin in there. I just want to point out one thing really quickly with these wheel hexes. That threaded hole there is for the little grub screws that they include with the drive shafts and wheel hexes. That will lock the hex down onto the axle as much as possible. That should be fine like that. Very nice. Love the color. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get the rear differential in there. I'm going to switch the camera off though because I'm almost out of battery. A bit of charge in the GoPro now, and I did go ahead and finish off the rear differential. I got that installed as well as the drive shafts. Now all we got to do is get that top deck off and install the little GPM adjustable motor mount and the 2840 3800 kV motor. Okay, so I finally managed to get the mesh correct. Sounds very nice now. So all I got to do is get that center brace back in place. Yeah, it's very tight with the aluminium mount in there, but once we get all those screws in there, should be fine. Alright, so we got it all upgraded. We've got the drive shafts in there, the upgraded differentials, and as you can see, I decided to chuck the granite wheels back on it. Shouldn't have to worry about too much stress in the system. Yeah, I just got a little 2S battery in there at the moment, so we'll see how it goes on 2S, and then we'll get the 3S in there and have a bit more fun. Yeah, this being a much lower kV motor, it's going to be a bit slower on 2S, but because I've geared it up, hopefully it gives it that extra punch on 3S. Got it stable with these differentials. Beautiful. Seems to be a little less nose heavy now. Not sure why, maybe it's just the extra weight in the whole car. But yeah, that's jumping a little bit better. On 3S it should be awesome. Should have plenty of air control. Oh, missed the jump. Jumping really nice now. Apologies guys, police helicopter going over. Oh no, not on the roof. Oh no, on the roof again. All right, I may as well put the 3S in there, see if we can get some massive launches, maybe some backflips. Oh, motor's freezing. Speed control should have no issue either. So that was a little 2S I was running, the KYX Racing 1800 20C, and the biggest 3S that I've got at the moment that will fit in the Grom chassis is this Zop Power 1500 milliamp 100C 3S. I'm sure it's going to have plenty of power, plenty of runtime. All right, 3S. Whoa, wow. So much power on 3S. Massive. It's a little Grom anyway. That's awesome.
smooth little car. Yeah, that's awesome.
I think I see a good spot, guys.
Can we get some big launches off that? I wonder. Is the grass too long? Nice. Even popping wheelies now. Oh, not the rock. Oh! Hello! These two dogs love it. Go on. Go on. That way. Go on.
Okay. Okay.
Ha! It's gone now. Absolutely obsessed. Alright, while I'm waiting for those dogs to go a bit further, might move the position of this ramp again. Might have to just set it back up in my normal spot here, guys. Put it on the little piece of grass here to lift the back of it as much as possible. Massive backflip. That's what I'm talking about. High quality differentials in there now, guys. Oh no. Nice. Oof. Yeah, it's a little bit squirrely. I definitely need to put some thicker oil in the front differential. Maybe 50,000 weight would be better for me. Ooh, if I had a big enough jump, I reckon I might be able to get a double backflip, but it's not steep enough. Right guys, so I'm not quite sure where my GoPro ended up stopping, but I ended up finding a couple of bricks that I could put behind the ramp to get a few bigger launches with this, and I did end up getting one double backflip, but I landed with pretty much full throttle, and I ended up breaking one of the upgraded or so-called upgraded drive shafts, the dog bone part. So yeah, both sides of the wheel pin ended up snapping off, and I don't have the tools here to replace it. So just reinstalled the stock dog bones and the wheel axles. I know they're plastic, but they do seem to be pretty strong. So I have still got the steel CVDs in the front. We'll see how long they last. And I do have one spare technically now. So yeah, at least we've got a couple of spare drive shafts. But yeah guys, obviously the upgraded differentials, that was the main thing I wanted to get in there and test out. And they definitely haven't disappointed. So I can't wait to bring it back out. Both the Typhon and the Granite are awesome little cars, and I really can't wait to get that Mojave, guys. I reckon it's going to be even better. Keep an eye out for that. Cheers, catch you in the next video, and as always, stay safe.